Welcome back. In this lesson, we are going to go over the tool, the Vertex slide. So first, before we dive into that, make sure you still have your hammer selected and that you're in edit mode. And we want to select all the faces. So just hit A, select everything, and we're going to extrude region. And so just grab that and pull it up. Maybe like 15 millimeters. Let's see. That looks pretty good. So just kind of eyeball, how wide you want your hammer to be. And that looks good. And now let's go to selection mode. Maybe go to point mode since we're going to actually be working with our vertexes or our points today. And let's get our vertex slide. So vertex slide's pretty cool because you can just click on a vertex and grab and slide it. So it's only going to slide down the axis or the edge that it's on, or it will go on this edge or down on this edge. So it only goes on the 4 lines that it's on, or however many lines are connecting to that dot. So go ahead and play with those. Sometimes you may need to adjust little points, but you want to keep it on the same line or same plane. So it's easier than just grabbing it and trying to kind of eyeball it over here. You can just use this slide and just slide it down the body that you've already created. So I'm going to undo that. So that is the vertex slide. It's pretty simple. It's just going to slide the vertex. Same thing as before in the previous video. You can get into vertex slide or edge slide just by tapping G twice. So say if we had just the selection tool, this is kind of how I do a lot of modeling, is just stay in my selection tool and I'll select a point and then hit GG, and that automatically puts you into vertex slide. So just 1G is just, kind of lets you freeform grab, but GG twice lets you go into edge slide or vertex slide. So that is what I would suggest you getting used to. Another cool thing that you can do with GG is they just added snapping with it. So if you turn on your snapping here, or you can do Shift Tab and make sure you have it on vertex, you can essentially, like say if we wanted to move this point somewhere like the exact center of this line, what we could do is hit GG. And while we have GG enabled, you can kind of see there's like this little circle that's appearing when I get close to these edges over here. So let it just kind of snap or magnetize to that. You can kind of see you can kind of feel it almost, but you can see this circle. It's kind of snapped to this vertex. Hit A, and then move over to either this point or this point. Either one should work, and then hit A again. And now we've got a point right there in the center. So that's very, very handy sometimes if you just need a quick exact approximation of the center of 2 points. You can just hit GG, hover over a point, hit A, hover over another point, hit A, and then it will let you snap to the center of those. So very helpful. I'm going to undo that. And so that is the vertex slide. You can move your vertex along the axes. And so let's go ahead and jump into the next video where we're going to cover the next tool, which is shrink and fatten. So let's go ahead and dive on in.